Alright, so today we're going to talk a little bit more about getting physical characteristic data of soils. And unless you're a teacher at Kirkwood, you probably don't have a lot of extra time on your hands to go out into your fields and walk over every single acre to determine the texture, bulk density, porosity, and all these physical characteristics we really care about. Instead, you're probably going to go to some sort of a resource. Chances are with your generation, it'll be a resource online. And use this resource to find out more information about your soil. One of the more popular websites that's out there is something called the Web Soil Survey. And so if you go to Google, type it in. First web link up here, websoilsurvey.nrcs.usda.gov. This is a federal government website, and when you open it up, it looks something like this. Now to get into the actual survey, you click on this big thing that says Start WSS, Start the Web Soil Survey. And sometimes that pops up saying, indicating you've expired, but you should come to a screen that looks something like this. You should see a map of the United States, left-hand side some quick navigations. If you know the address of the farm you're trying to find, the 911 address, you can type it in here and it'll take you right to the farm. You can search by state and county. You can search by survey area, saying I want certain characteristics, where is it found. And so to start off with, let's just look for the Kirkwood farm. And it's found in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I can't type this morning. And find Iowa here. Zip is 52404. And view. And so once I click view, if you watch, it'll think for a little while. And then in the map on the right hand side, voila, there we have Kirkwood. And so you can see here, here's the rec center. Lynn Hall should be up in this area right down in here. There's Lynn Hall. And so now to navigate around the map, you notice there's a couple of icons up here. The first one is the zoom in, zoom out. The pan is really just a finger that you can take and you can move the map to anywhere you need to go as far as trying to see stuff. And now that I let go, it'll rethink. And so now you can see we're getting back down more towards the ag area of campus. And so there's Washington Hall. And now the field I want to look at is Old Horse, this area we've been looking at in the last couple classes. And so to do this, I want to go up here to the AOIs, area of interest. There's a couple ways I can do it. Number one is just simply draw a square, just a pure square, or I can actually physically mark each line to get a more precise marking around the box, around the field. So I'm going to actually go ahead and draw in, because I want to try and get a more precise reading. I don't necessarily want to get any data that's underneath horticulture or any of those other buildings. And when I'm done, I left double click. So I used my left click to set the different points. When I was done, I left double clicked and it says creating AOI. So what it's actually doing is it's clipping all the map data from the United States down to just this one field or area of interest I've selected. And depending on your internet speed, it may take a little bit. And once it's done, I now have told the computer this is the area I wish to look at. You can see over here it's telling me it's 35.1 acres, the area I've selected. And I can clear the area of interest and start over if I choose. Or I can go up here to the top along these bars here, and you notice I've got some information in different tabs here, almost like folders, dealing with this field that I have just now selected. I'm going to pause here. And what I want you to do is go to the Web Soil Survey and look up your home farm. Select a field and create an area of interest polygon around that field using either the perfect square or the polygon icon that allows you to draw a more precise map around that field. So go ahead and do that for a field on your home farm.